Scott, the Fallout TV show should come as no surprise to getting a renewed for season 2. Dude, I think we all saw this one coming, didn't we?
Is anybody surprised?
No, not at all. Mike Straw over at Insider Gaming. Just weeks after premiering on the Amazon Prime Video, the Fallout TV show has been renewed for season 2. The announcement comes after it was revealed that the show would receive $25 million in tax credits to move the second season to California. Amazon took to various social media channels to confirm the second season, saying, quote, "Wouldn't want to keep you on the edge of your seat. Now, would we? See you back in the wasteland for season 2. End quote." Scott, there really isn't much else to go off of, but that's really all is needed, isn't it? Like, we just need to know that season 2 is coming. Fallout TV show, I'm on the opposite of everybody. This is just not for me. I watched up till like the end of season 6 or episode 6. I know how it all ended. It's just not something I'm like, man, Fallout has just never been my bag. I can't. It's just like, I'm out.
You're more of a golf guy, I suppose.
Fair enough. We'll see how that season 2 goes. See if people catch that one. That's good.
I thought this had a complete universal appeal, but it is interesting to note the difference in fandom, though, because being a Fallout fan, kind of not all the way back in the early days, but from Fallout 3 on, I'm just absolutely enamored with the show. I love every bit of it, and I haven't seen the end, so I'm not gonna throw any spoilers out there, or any soft spoilers by name. Specifically with season 2, what I'm thinking is, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do to make it bigger, better, or do we fall into some of the old lore? And I'm hoping that's not the case. But there's certain things that were not seen in Fallout Season 1 that I think has to come up in Season 2. And there's a couple things that I just really need to see as a fan. But this gives me the opportunity, at least. I wonder how long it's going to be. The first season was only 8 episodes long.
Yep.
And I think they could very easily fill another 8 episodes.
Yeah, it's funny. I watched the end. I watched the last episode, even though like I didn't particularly pay. Like, I wasn't just sitting down. I was playing a game and watching. I was working and watching.
Doing it all wrong.
Man, I was doing it at the same time. It was whatever. So my wife had that on her TV, and I was gaming right beside her, right? So I'm looking over and I'm watching, but I'm like phasing out of my game and turning over. Like, it's got us hooked into whatever, but I'm just not the Fallout fan. But the way it ended, it's a good setup. I'll just go over that. I like the way it ended to set it up for season 2, which you kind of like, this has got to get into season 2. The attention to detail, even for me, who's not a fan, who hasn't really played a lot of the games, but know a little bits about the lore and this, that, I'm like, oh, that, oh, this, oh, that. I was just like, man, they've really done, from what I've seen, done the world justice. And then on top of that, you talk to all my buddies and people like yourself who have actually played the game, and you guys are like just blown away the attention to detail. Todd Howard goes into the extensive detail of the world, the vaults. Man, I thought the vaults were sick. I thought they looked absolutely incredible, right? And just how they played off of that world. This is how you take a passion of our industry and then transform that world, that game, into a beloved TV show moving forward, which then will key up for season 2 and maybe even season 3, Scott.
Absolutely. I think this is going to go on for quite a long time now. I don't know if it'll last as long as The Walking Dead, but it certainly could, just based on the amount of lore, the absolute, just rich, vast world that is Fallout. You really could make an extensive, long show, and it could really go into each of the different aspects of what makes the certain Fallout games better than other ones, and the different interpersonal struggles. There's the opportunity to tell any story you want. I really love this show, and I think it's just going to cause more of a feedback loop. We've seen a lot of people really jump back into Fallout. Fallout 4, Fallout 76, these are all seeing the biggest numbers they've ever seen because of this show. And I think in turn, that will again inspire that kind of passion for the TV series season 2.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's super cool. But you can show your passion by hitting us up over on ITGTV.com. Keep up to date with everything we do over there.